And welcome to 520 Sports Talk. David Adams, Bill McCullough. We are excited about tonight's show. This place is packed. The managers told me there's 95 people here. We were expecting about 50, Coach, but it's all good, man. Titan Nation, thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting these young men and these young student athletes. So before we get started, we got to pay a couple bills. So we're going to go through some sponsors. Dynamic Comfort Air Conditioning and Heating, where your comfort is our only concern. Give them a call, 520-323-0008. We are at Frog and Firkin right here in the middle of University Main Gate Square off of Tyndall and University. Something's always happening at the Frog, whether it's our show. They've got karaoke on Wednesday night. They've got live music. Of course, sports, 7 days, 7 nights a week. They got the college football ticket. They've got the NFL ticket. So anything you want to watch football-wise, check it out at Frog and Firkin. We thank Jody and Garrett, and we definitely packed the house for you today, brother. Bianchi's Italian, 2 locations, Speedway and Silverbell by the West Campus of Pima, and up in Marana at Thornydale and Tangerine. This is where our northwest side, Marana and Oro Valley shows are held. They've been in business since 1977 with authentic Italian food. Definitely go check them out. For the west side, we have Johnny Gibson's Downtown Market and Highwire Lounge on 6th Avenue between Broadway and Congress. Huge selection of sandwiches, burgers, and ready-to-eat food, along with dozens of beverages for the adults and the kids. This is where our show Under the Stars is held in the back patio. We thank you for that. Arizona Native Landscaping, design, installation, and maintenance. They also do turf, so you like the green stuff but don't want the water bill, don't want the upkeep, definitely talk to them about artificial turf. You could probably use it for a putting green or maybe go have a scrimmage in your backyard or something. So check them out at their website, ArizonaNativeLandscaping.com, or their Facebook page at Arizona Native Landscaping. High Five Sports Grill at Orange Grove and Thornydale. This is one of our new locations. We're going to start having BMX shows back up there. Make sure you tune in Monday night because we have the Mountain View Mountain Lions fresh off their game against Ironwood Ridge. And that'll be our spotlight game of the week tomorrow. We'll get into that a little bit later. You'll definitely want to catch that show at High Five Grill. And we'll go over the rest of the sponsors a little bit later in the show. So thank you, coaches, for coming. I appreciate it. Coach, when you said you're going to fill the house, you filled the house, my man. So thank you. I appreciate it. We'll start with you. We'll go around here. Just give us your name and what's your responsibility, what you coach on the team. And tell us a little bit about something that maybe nobody knows about you.
Okay. Well, my name is Adam, Coach Adam McCarty, and I get the privilege of coaching the linebackers and the running backs here with the team on varsity here. What a privilege it is. This is my second year out here in Arizona with Tucson and Coach Wells. I'm actually originally coming from Connecticut, so the Northeast, where the cold reigns supreme, but now it's the sunshine beating us up. So I'm just happy to be out here with Coach Wells and the rest of the team here.
My name is Mike Wells, head football coach at Palo Verde. I'm the offensive coordinator, head coach extraordinaire, I guess. I have a couple coaches real quick that I do want to shout out who aren't at this table with us. Make sure that they get a little recognition for their work. Trevor Wells, wide receiver coach. Jake Rebke, quarterback coach. Shikari Coots, O-line. Will Harden, O-line, D-line. Keith Smith is a defensive ends coach and tight ends. Keon Smith, O-line, and Tracy Williams, wide receivers, and Jamal Chapman, our JV head coach.
All right, thanks, Coach.
My name is Michael Wilhite. I'm the special teams coordinator, and I coach the safeties. And something about me, I was on the first 2 years of the Pima program, so I'm really a Tucsonian at heart. I enjoyed playing for the program, and I've been with Coach Wells for the last about 7 or 8 years at other schools and now here at Palo Verde, so we're really excited to get going.
All right, thank you.
I'm Josh Carlson. I'm a assistant offensive line coach. I also help with the defensive line. I've been in Tucson for the last 4 years. I work in the Army. I'm part of the old coaching staff. So thankfully, Coach Wells believed in me enough to give me an opportunity to still finish off where I started. So I'm just glad for the opportunity to be here.
It's nice to be retained.
My name is Quincy Hudson. I've been in Tucson now for about 8 to 10 years. I started coaching here at Catalina Foothills with these two guys, and we all came over here. Definitely been a blessing. I coached the defense, especially the DBs. That's like my specialty. I played that in high school, college arena. I'm excited about the team this year and what we got, and all the talent that we have and the coaches that we got. Like he said, we're doing a great job with the kids. I'm expecting a lot of turnovers for us this year.
So, Coach, what made you decide to leave the comfort of your previous job to come? I mean, I know it's a challenge because Palo Verde has been Palo Verde for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I would like to make a note that Palo Verde is the last TUSD high school to win a state championship in 2005.
You mean 05, like 1905?
No, 2005. So, but no, I mean, I have coached with Jeff Skern for many years from Santa Rita and all the years over at Catalina Foothills, and I'd like to think that I did my little part of helping him build that football program. He decided to retire, and I put my hook, my fish line out there, and wanted to be a head coach. And I know some of the administration over at Palo Verde, and we spoke. And really, honestly, I feel like at a school like Palo Verde, me and my coaching staff can make the best impact in the community. And that's what we really do it for. This is a vehicle for us. We love and we're passionate about the game of football, but what we're in love with is making a dent in the community. And we all got together, that we coached together at Foothills for a lot of years, and we talked about it, and we feel like truly we can make the biggest difference in these kids' lives here at Palo Verde, and that was a big reason why.
That's a perfect reason. Any other reason wouldn't be a good reason.
Yeah.
Coming to help the kids and give them some direction, because a lot of times when the school is down, it's just a lack of direction, no support from the administration or the parents. They don't see how important sports are in a person's life. It's just, that's just a game, but there's so much you learn from team sports, and I'm glad that you guys did come over. It's fantastic because I can tell with your enthusiasm that you're going to do good things. And a lot of times it may not come out on wins and losses, but next thing you know, you've got 10 doctors that you produce.
Absolutely.
So that was a great answer, and that was the only answer that I would have thought was a great answer, and I would have told you if it wasn't. So good job. Good job.
No, and if I could, the administration has been fabulous. From Mr. Brock, Mr. Kevin Amadon, Judy Mitchell, the AD, Jason Karn, nothing but support. So the administration has been fabulous for us. It's been great.
They're always great when your record is 0-0.
Yeah, we haven't lost yet, right?
Exactly. They're supportive, and you're the man, and anything we need. But 0-7, they may never even speak to you anymore.
Yeah, they may not.
But from the way you guys are acting, I expect good things out of you guys.
Thank you.
And I think you guys are going to be successful. I know a couple of the kids, and they were looking forward to this season, and I'm glad that we got a chance to talk to you today.
I think it all starts with the AD too. I know you mentioned the principal and everything, but Jason Karn is doing a fabulous job there. David and I followed the Palo Verde boys basketball team last year. Zion ended up winning the Player of the Year award. Fabulous athlete. Marshawn's a great coach. Just a lot of good things happening on Avenida Vega over there. What I want to ask you, Coach, is when I came out to your practice, I saw a different mindset. I saw a different attitude. I saw that cat foot attitude and the hard nose. This is business. We're here to learn football. We're here to win football. And we're also here to be good student athletes. Tell me, when you first came in, what was your initial talk to your team?
The initial talk was, hey, you guys have the talent here. The talent is here. I saw the kids. I met with the kids. I looked them up on a couple kids made the 4A region team last year. The talent's there. I'm not sure what happened, but my first talk was, hey, the talent's here. I need you to buy in. We have the how. You just got to buy in. We know how to do it as a coaching staff. Now you just need to trust us. And they've bought in full bore. It started back in February. We got in the weight room. they've been working hard ever since.
Well, I think what a lot of people don't understand when it comes to football, and they really got to listen to what I say. What I'm saying is, you don't want to have friends out the practice field. People are like, oh God, I love these guys. We're family. That's not what I'm talking about. Friends do whatever it takes to make life easy for you. I need a teammate. Teammates make me work, and they make me responsible for what my job is. So instead of saying, look, it's a sweep, let me block you down so I won't be in trouble, he's like, no, I'm going to make you work, because in the game you don't know that person. And that's the difference from what I'm understanding, is that just because I knock the hell out of you doesn't mean I don't like you. I'm trying to get you better. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, because we're family, we love each other, and I understand all that. But between these lines for this 2 hours, I need a teammate that covers for me, and I cover for him, and we work together.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, I'm thinking, because Palo Verde in the past, everybody wanted to be friends, and you're my boy, and, you know, I'm going deep, so just kind of let me beat you. So, you know, and I think that's what I'm gathering that you guys are saying that you're doing, and they're buying into it. It doesn't mean that I don't like you because I knocked the snot out of you. It really doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, and we started from the beginning preaching compete. Everything we do, we compete. We've been working hard on building that brotherhood that you're talking about, and we refer to it as a brotherhood.
Right.
And that's how we preach it to them. And we back in the spring, we got up and we all as coaches went up and we all talked on coaching points of about 10 different coaching points: brotherhood, commitment, and all those things, and things, accountability and things like that, and holding each other accountable in a teammate type of way, I guess, if that's the way to put it. Not in a hateful way, or we're gonna fight kind of way. It's just in a teammate. Hey man, I love you, but I need you to do your job right now.
See, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Life is like that.
Yes.
Your 6-month-old baby doesn't understand that Madden Championship is on, and you didn't go out and look for a job, and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
They don't say, oh, I'm not going to cry now because Madden is on.
Yeah.
You got responsibilities that you got to do, and that's what a lot of people don't understand that sports teaches you. I mean, sports teaches you take responsibility. If the quarterback gets sacked, he didn't sack his damn self.
Yeah. Yeah.
You screwed up somewhere.
Absolutely.
So, man, I've got a lot of respect for you guys just from this meeting, and I'm expecting big things. Now, if you guys go 0-10, shit, I don't know what to
David's
tell
going to be your running back coach.
Yeah, you got any eligibility left?
you. Yeah, 1,000 yards a game would let them know that I'm a little older than they are. So,
Okay. Yeah, we'll work it out.
We'll do something, maybe if I shave or something, because I look 25 now.
Of course.
So if I shave, I might be 17. Let me give it some thought, man, and I'll get back with you on that.
So I know David's the same way. We know that two-a-days, they're there for a reason, but to be honest with you, these are 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. They get monotonous. They can't wait to see another colored jersey on the other side of that ball in the line of scrimmage to knock the crap out of them. This is what they're in. And tomorrow night, you're going to get that opportunity against Casa Grande, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you have to go up there, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's Randy Robbins' territory. That's the friend of David's here.
Randy's not playing.
No.
Yeah, no.
It don't matter.
No, but he's a great coach.
Yeah,
And
he is.
You know, and they put together a great staff up there, and they built that program. We played them last year, and I scouted them, you know, and they put together a good program up there. So
This is all the shit you're supposed to say, man. If they're horse shit, they're horse shit. Just say so.
No,
it's okay.
I wouldn't say that. They've done a great
I know.
job there.
I know, because you're not supposed to.
Come on, David. Why are you trying to get me in
Randy's
trouble?
a great guy.
Yeah,
I love him to
absolutely.
death. He's smart as hell, and we've had, I think, 3 years of battles when we were here at the U of A together. So he's a great guy, and I think it should be a good game, matching wits and trying to come out on top.
Yeah.
But tell me about these turnovers that you got. You got some talent back there in the
for sure.
DBs?
Yeah, and then we got a lot of guys who are older, and we just been teaching them techniques that we've been using since we were at Catfoot, and it worked for us. And then just techniques that I used when I was in college, and pretty much having them watch tape, game tape, because that right there lets them know exactly what kids are going to do by formations, so they can iron out and just cancel out route combinations and things like that. And I got high confidence in our talent we got on the back end that they can make plays that we're going to need to win the game. Hopefully, but no doubt in my mind that we got the talent, the coaches, the game plan. So it should be a very competitive game.
The difference a lot of times in getting a scholarship or getting drafted is technique.
Yep.
You run 4.3, he run 4.6, but he never gets beat.
You got it backwards, but I understand.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I was just trying to build him up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm saying, and that's technique is key.
It's key.
Speaking on what you guys said earlier about the multiple sports and the basketball program that you guys went and visited last year, as soon as we were there, the first thing I wanted to do, I went and watched wrestling, I watched basketball and track, stuck my head around, talked to Jason about who I needed to speak to. Kevin Almadon let us know, and like he's saying in the back secondary, not to leave anybody out, but we have some of these young basketball kids that have the talent, that weren't playing football, that we only needed a couple weeks with them. They're going to be ready. We have some very talented kids using their basketball abilities. Now with football techniques, we have some very, very talented kids at the back end.
Every single kid, even the center, could jump out of the gym last year.
Some of our linemen, when you go play pickup games with them, to watch them drain threes or play the point guard position at their size, just knowing they go to feet, we're really excited to get these guys in the right place.
Now I talked to Jason, I talked to you. I went out to Booth Fickett. They were actually practicing there because Palo Verde had a bunch of maintenance over the summer, so the water was turned off all summer long. So the football field was brown when they came back to school. They resodded it, they flooded it, they did everything to rehab it. They're ready to roll, but they were practicing at Booth Fickett. I happened to forget the cord to my mic, and Coach made me run a gasser back to my van, to go get the mic. He goes, I'm a busy man. You got to get your stuff together here.
Responsibility.
Yeah, I got a responsibility to these guys. I said, hey, Bill, come on, man. We got to get to work.
Exactly. So now you said you coach linebackers and running backs?
Yes, sir.
Did you play one of those positions?
I would like to think so, but it depends on who you were. You mimight say I didn't do as well as I could have.
I just want to know where your loyalty lies.
My loyalty lies with the Palo Verde Titans and Coach Wells.
That's not, I'm not going to let it go like that. So what I'm saying.
No, we don't.
Are you a running back type of guy? Are you a linebacker type of guy?
We need to win by one, and that's the game we play. As long as I can get us to win by one.
So obviously you're not understanding my question. I'm going to say it again. Are you a running back type of guy? Are you a linebacker type? There's no wrong answer.
Well, that's like saying which is your favorite child?
The one that listens to me.
Well, then I guess I'd be blessed because
our first mic drop moment of the night.
To the program.
So you're afraid to pick running back as the best position?
I'm not afraid of anything.
You couldn't. I just asked you.
Well, I would say this. I've had the privilege of coaching the linebackers and running backs, both sides of the ball, and they also go both ways. So my running backs are my linebackers, and my linebackers are my running backs. So having both of them on both sides of the ball, they both show the same commitment. They're showing the reasons that they deserve to wear that jersey. So I can't pick which side of the ball because I would be doing them a disservice. Having said that,
if you were going to play a position, what position would you play?
Would I play? I would play Mike. I would play the middle linebacker.
There we go.
So, that answers my question.
Now you guys need to meet in the A-gap and settle your differences.
That's right.
You don't understand. I give the illusion A-gap. I'm going B and I'm taking it to the house. Mine's a little different. But hey, there's nothing wrong with being a linebacker if you don't want girls and stuff. I'm giving you a hard time, man. I'm giving you a hard
worries.
time. But the reason why I ask you those two things is because being two different sides of the ball can be confusing and frustrating. But
sure,
we'll see. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I would bring that to a counterpoint and say the more as an offensive player I know the defense, the better offensive player I can be.
Without a doubt.
And vice versa.
Without a doubt.
Having them go on both sides of the ball, they know blocking schemes on the offensive side as a linebacker, and that helps them to prepare their defensive line to make sure that I have a 1 tech, a 3 tech, an end. What's that read look like on that side? Who's that guy supposed to pick up? Where am I supposed to get skinny? It's going to benefit both sides of the ball the more they're equipped.
It definitely makes you a better player.
For sure.
To do both of those things, without a doubt. It has nothing to do with the best position, but it does make you a better player.
The best position is DB.
Never. Now, the most athletic is DBs because they got to do things backing up that everybody else is doing forward. So there's no doubt in my mind, but quarterback is the most popular position. Line is the most important position.
Agreed.
But the best position is toting the mail, man. That's it. I hate to, and that's no bias. It's just that position.
None, right?
That position chose me. That position chose
No
me.
bias at all.
So, looking at your schedule, I looked at it on Max Preps. On paper, I think you guys are playoff bound. You know, obviously you take one game at a time. You don't look ahead. I mean, that's the biggest thing you want to teach the kids, obviously. But even in your first year, just looking at your practices, the way the guys bought in, the way that your linemen busted their tails on gassers, on shuttle runs, on just, listening to the coaches. They would run back to the huddle when run back into the group when you guys had something to say. The whistle blew. They didn't walk over. They ran. I like that. That showed me a lot in just, the little time that I was at your practice. What is your message to them about being a student athlete? Because we all know you don't make grades, you're not going to play. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah, absolutely. We start there. I started talking to them, and we start talking about academics first thing. Without academics, there's nothing. We hold study hall. We hold study hall every single day after school, and we're there about an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half, and it's mandatory. If you play football, you're at study hall, mandatory, and we start there. We got 3.5, 4.0 students in there helping out study and tutoring, and we got the National Honor Society students at the high school coming in, and they're helping tutor. Academics come first, and we've told them that from the beginning.
Even if you have the skills to go to the next level, academics is first.
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling them. I feel like we have a couple kids for sure who have Division I talent, and I tell them without the grades, you don't get it.
No.
There's a million of you here. There's 100,000 of you here in America that play football at your position that is just as talented as you are, and if you got a 2.5 or 2.7 and they got a 3.3, 3.5, they're going, not you.
Exactly. So
Close.
we're going to talk to him afterward.
It's a great analogy. There's some intangibles in there that will balance that out. It's just like, you're 6'2"-ish and run a 4.8, and he's 5'10", runs a 4.5. The size balances out. It's a very good point. They got to understand that it's the same in life.
Oh yeah.
If you can't get up in the morning to get to work, you get cut.
Yeah.
They send you home.
That's the best thing about football. It's the best team sport in the world, and it teaches you countless life lessons. I mean, countless, and they're all there. And we use that opportunity. I say that, I talked in the beginning about how we can make the best impact at Palo Verde High School than going somewhere else. And that's one of the reasons why, so that we can help teach these young men and partner with the parents in the community and teach them life lessons. And that's what we do it for.
And working with parents is very difficult sometimes because they already know everything and their son is guaranteed the first pick in the first round. So why is he not playing?
Absolutely not. My parents are absolutely the best parents in the world.
Stop. Ish. So now you coach the special teams
I have both offensive line
and
D-line.
offensive line.
And D-line.
Oh, both lines and the special teams.
Special teams.
Oh, you guys. Okay, my fault. Tell me, how's your line looking? Most important position on the field.
They are the most important, and they're young, they're athletic, and
They're big.
Yeah, and they're big. They're raw when it comes to their talent when it initially started off, but we brought in a lot of different. There's a lot of different assistants that help me with what I'm doing, right? So, in the past couple of years, I was receivers and running backs for Palo Verde, so completely different. But the knowledge of the coaches that Coach Wells also brought in helps with everything because we each have our little specialty that we help with. When it comes down to the athleticism, we're not going to be matched. When it comes to
Wow,
the end, we're not going to be
that's
matched.
impressive.
Now, it's just because of who we have. Now, talking about it and being about it is a completely different thing. So that's the biggest thing. We got to show up. We got to show up. When we were in Tempe, we went against some of the best linemen in this state, and we held our own. So I mean, I feel if we can hold our own against some of the best linemen in the state, I mean, Phoenix usually runs more than Tucson. Usually runs Tucson. So
I don't know anything about that.
Bear down, baby.
So let me ask you this: what is the biggest difference you see between last year being on the staff and this year?
I knew I was going to get that one. I'd probably say, one, the amount of coaches. Two, the buy-in, because I feel like every year that I've been here, there was a different coaching staff. So there was no consistency.
Continuity,
No continuity of anything that was being taught. So I think the buy-in's automatically there. There's a better coach-to-player ratio, and we just have better athletes out there. Coach Roof was a great knowledgeable coach, but there are certain coaches that fit certain areas or certain organizations, and certain coaches that don't. Doesn't mean he's not a great coach. He just wasn't a great fit for.
You got to be able to relate to the type of kids you got and the type of talent you got.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I don't think you care about me,
Yeah.
I may not even come out for the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had issues at Sunnyside with a couple of the coaches because they were trying things. They were trying to get people scholarships that couldn't get a scholarship if they tried. So they would take, for example, carries from me to give them an opportunity, and it just wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
And things like that come to a head, and you have issues.
Absolutely.
You know, it got to be what's for the betterment of the team.
Yep.
You know, so.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Let's get your seniors and your captains up first, 5 at a time, and I'll let you go ahead and decide who comes up here, okay? Thank you very much. Looking forward to watching the Titans this year, Coach. We're going to talk to you about that EG thing afterwards. Okay.
All right, bro.
All right, thank you.
Hey, the women want the people with the ball. The women want the people with the ball. No, he knows.
You want me to stay up here with the captains? Or no? Okay.
All right, so let's continue with our sponsors. Great conversation with the coaches. And this team, I believe this team is going to be one of the teams to watch this year and beyond. So, Catalina Auto Recycling, why buy new when used will do for all your automotive parts needs. Go to CatalinaAutoRecycling.com. My car has so many parts that I've gotten from Doug Sturtevant and Catalina, and I've saved a boatload of money. My car is in tip-top shape, mechanical. The thing will go 135 miles an hour with 350Z. That's a lot of part to Catalina Auto Recycling. Arizona Lending Specialist, contact Mo the Mortgage Lady at 520-510-6698 for the lowest mortgage rates in town. Now, when you're buying a $150,000 or $200,000 house, you can save a half or 3/4% on your mortgage. That translates into $1,000 saved. That's definitely a no-brainer. Give her a call. Jim Miller State Farm, located at Coach Line in Silver Bell and Continental Ranch area of Marana. He's your one-stop shop for life, auto, home, and renter's insurance. Look for his red VW outside of his office next to the Pima Federal Credit Union and go inside and bug him for a quote. I want to thank Jim, too. I had a conversation with him earlier today. He will be covering Coach Dave Rubio and the Arizona Wildcat volleyball team this year. If you get a chance on Saturday at 2 o'clock at McHale Center, go watch the red-blue game on the volleyball girls. They're ranked 25th in the nation, and volleyball is a very, very competitive sport in the Pac-12. You've got the USCs, the Californias, the Stanfords, the Californias, UCLAs, all good teams. Arizona's right there neck and neck with them. Definitely check out the red-blue volleyball game at McHale at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Teller Trophy, 2 convenient locations to serve you, 6th Avenue and 6th Street, and the 5700 block of East 22nd. Tucson's original trophy and award center. Go to TellerTrophy.com. Teller Trophy also provides the Player of the Year award trophies, and you guys can ask Zion how cool his trophy was from last year from Teller Trophy. They provide all our trophies, and we'll get to the rest of the sponsors a little bit later. What's up, fellas?
How you
doing?
What's up?
Doing great. Yeah, I'm so honored to have you guys. The way the coaches are talking, we're going to expect a lot of good things coming out of Palo Verde High School this year. So we'll start with you. We'll go around the table. Give us your name, what year you are in school, and what position you play.
My name is Seth. I am a 2020 graduate. I will graduate this year with all my credits and a little bit more. And I am the running back for the Palo Verde Titans.
There you go.
I'm Christian. I'm a graduate of.
You have a last name Christian, or should we
Christian
guess?
Verdugo.
There.
I'm a graduate of 2020, and I'm quick guard.
All right.
My name is Dario Marchica. I'm a senior, and I play quarterback.
All right.
Yeah.
My name's Cesar Rose. I'm a 2020 graduate as well. I'm the running back as well.
My name is Tristan. I'm a junior, and I play strong safety and receiver.
Okay.
Are you confused?
I forgot for a second what the last thing was supposed to be.
All right, so we got two running backs up here. That's great. So tell me, what is the biggest difference that you have seen? We're going to go around with everybody from last year and this year.
There seems to be a lot more dedication to the program. Like, people are showing up to all the mandatory meetings and stuff. Most people, at least, more than we would have before.
Right. So what would happen if you guys didn't show up to a meeting last year? Nothing?
Pretty much nothing, yeah. Unless it was like a huge thing, then it was really pretty much nothing.
You're being held accountable this year.
Yeah.
What would you say?
For me, it's definitely a rise in leadership. There's a lot more people that step up to the plate, even younger kids.
Player-wise or coaching?
Player-wise, definitely
Okay.
player-wise. There's definitely a lot more player bases here towards leadership, and that comes from the coaches. Also, like he spoke about, everyone's more, like Coach said, everyone's more dedicated to buying in, and they see the bigger picture. We are here for a state championship, so everyone's here willing to work for that.
Okay.
I'm actually an out-of-state transfer. My family moved from Chicago, so I wasn't here to experience, the hardship that the team went through last year. But from what I've heard, the whole team morale seems to be up since last year. Everybody's having more fun with it, want to be, at practice, we're having a good time, and we're putting in the work, and we're excited for the season. So I'm excited.
Are you going to be the starting quarterback?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: what is the biggest difference between Midwest, Big Ten area football, high school, and out here in the West?
I haven't gotten, much.
You haven't played anybody yet, but just like going through practice and two-a-days and stuff.
The way that Coach Wells, bases practice and the whole tempo of practice and the stuff that we do is quite similar. Only thing that's really different is the weather.
Well, he's from Ohio, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
probably, yeah.
How'd you like that heat?
The heat, it's been kind of hard to get acclimated to so far. 110 recently, but it is what it is.
Exactly. If you're scared, stay on the porch.
Yeah.
Men can adapt to anything. Cold, heat, rain, snow, because it's on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
It's not like it rains on the offense and doesn't rain on the defense.
Yeah.
What I noticed is that more players came out to play. Before there was this same probably 20 kids, but now we have more players coming out, so we have backups to backups, and more people going one way, and there's just more dedicated to the program.
Yeah, it's one thing to play both ways if you want to play both ways. It's another thing if you have to play both ways because you got 20 kids on the whole squad.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that I've noticed is there's new coaches, there's new people playing, and we're all starting to be a family. We're all bonding again. We're ready for the season. That's all I've noticed.
Interesting. That is a huge part. A huge part of football is I got your back, you got my back, and there's a lot of learning things that you learn from playing football. Sometimes you're not going to feel like practicing. Something hurts, but you got to work through it. Just like if you have a family, your kids don't want to hear that you couldn't go to work and get a check because you were kind of sick, because they're kind of hungry, and we kind of need some damn food. So football can teach you that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Right. Now, you play both ways, right?
Yeah, I'm a middle linebacker and a running back.
Yeah, okay. So what position do you like the best?
Honestly, if I wanted to be humble, I would say middle linebacker. But since I want to go all out, I like to start him. I like the running back.
Why would you give a damn about being humble?
It's just something that runs in a family. It's like a family thing. So being humble is kind of a big part of me. So, but stardom is fun. I like being the running back. I like laying down hits. I like getting that yardage. I'm a machine.
And you like all the girls know who the running back is.
If that's one of the perks, it's the perks.
No, you know it's one of the perks. Because everybody watches the ball. The most popular person is the quarterback, then the running back, then the receivers. And it just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
I still have women chasing me, and I ain't played in 20 years.
What position you play?
Running back. That's the only position there is.
Respect.
The rest of them are just people out there.
So, you got a game tomorrow night. You did your walkthrough today. You guys are everybody looks pretty confident. The coaches are confident. What's the first thing you want to do to get rid of those butterflies when they start pregame? Because everybody gets them, and if you don't get them, you're not ready to play. You just got to bag them up, put them away. I want to hear what do you want to do? What do you have to do to get rid of those butterflies?
Well, we just
you. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Oh, well, I like to just try and trust the coaches that they're going to make the right decisions, and send us to the right place on the ball, choose the right plays, that kind of thing. And then also the players are going to have the ability to make the plays and do what you have to do.
So that's what helps you relax. If the sweep or pass is coming, if you're in the right place, that'll get you to relax. Not knocking the shit out of somebody helps, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because that's usually when everybody calms down after that first contact of whatever it may be. Now, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I know you think, I see the nervousness in your face. So that's why I keep coming at you.
But you don't want to be like that tomorrow night. That's why he's trying to tell you that.
Tomorrow night, Casa Grande got to pay for all the stuff that you guys have done. That's all. I mean, that's the way football is. It doesn't matter how good they are or whatever have you. As long as when the game is over, they know they were in a fight, whatever the scoreboard says, it says. But you don't want the scoreboard to say 48-0, because not only did the score humiliate you, you got humiliated during the process. So tomorrow's just a day where they got to pay for all the trouble that you guys have been through.
Almost 2 a days sweating and all the blood and sweat in 2 a days. What gets rid of the butterflies for you?
For me, well, since this isn't my first ball game, played all 4 years, I've learned to adapt, kind of figure a system out. Freshman year I was just jittery. I forgot plays, everything. But coming into senior year, I think I'm more calmed down. It's just I gotta mentally talk to myself, talk to my teammates, all that, and just prepare myself. Things are gonna go awry, things will go right, things will go how they need to go. It's an unpredictable game. So that's basically how it is for me. I just step into the field, and as soon as we get in there, work needs to be done, and it's focus.
That's all. That's football, especially at skill positions. It's all focus.
Yeah, especially that.
Line positions are very important. I don't want you to think that, but it's not hard to figure out if somebody is 6 inches from you. You got to hit him.
Exactly. Lower that shoulder.
Yeah, that's not hard to figure out from a line standpoint. But quarterback, you got to know what everybody's doing on every play, and if you don't, they can only hold people out for so long.
Yeah.
And then you throw it to somebody and he drop it.
Yeah.
And all the ups and downs of playing the position is very difficult, I understand. But let me ask you, so is it your first pass that makes you relax? Because handing the ball off, that's nothing.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been waiting for this first game since the end of last season, so I'll throw on my little playlist whatever. But as soon as that first snap, I'm ready to go.
Good.
Genuinely, yeah.
For me, it's truly not until I'm in the game. Once that first snap happened, all the butterflies just go away.
Exactly. Well, they should be gone because if they're still there, you guys are about to get your ass
ready.
kicked.
Yeah. That's what I think. That by the first snap, or like if they're still there, I just have to think to myself and just talk to myself, like calm myself down.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I don't usually get butterflies, but when I do, usually when I get hit the first time, they just go away. It's like whether I'm hitting or I'm getting hit, either one, if I'm running the ball through, as soon as that moment that I cross the line to go to the other side, try to get the ball, as soon as that happens, they go away. I'm ready to play.
I agree. Those are all valid points, and for different situations for different people. I think one of the craziest things that ever happened to me when I was playing high school football was I had about 4 games where my first carry went to the house. So I'm like, shit, nothing happened. But I mean, 80 yards, I'm happy. But I like to get that first tackle in, and sometimes just getting a block in helps. Just let them know that you're in for a long day.
Now, for me, I know you're not because you're a quarterback. How many of you guys are on special teams on kickoffs?
Yeah.
All right. For me, I couldn't wait till the opening kickoff. I almost wanted to lose the coin toss, or if we won, I'd be like, let's defer, because I was a jammer on the outside, and I just wanted to go light somebody up. And I'm like, all right, I'd smack the crap out of you. Let's go, or we're ready. So I love special teams, because you just go down and you can just lay somebody out, and that just, there's something about that just makes you feel good. All right, so let's talk a little bit about grades, okay? Everybody, we're here. We're a student athlete. We're not an athlete student, okay? We talked to the coaches. He seems to think that there's a lot of great talent on this team. A lot of guys ready to go, jump to the next level. 2 things that scouts and coaches are going to look at. The first thing is going to be grades. The second thing is, do you play another sport? Okay? Not that it's required, but it does help you. Like I told you guys, 28 out of the 31 NFL draft picks in the first round played more than one sport, either in high school or college. David ran track. David played football. I went football, basketball, baseball. Everything helps each other. Doesn't matter if football is your favorite sport or basketball or something. They all go together. Plus, you're using different muscle groups. So it's really good, and it teaches you. There's different mindsets to each game. I mean, there's different concentrations in football than there is in baseball or basketball. So you get the whole realm of the sports, of different sports, and that's invaluable. There's a lot to be said for people to play multiple sports, and we encourage you to do that. So tell us the other sports that you guys either play or you are interested in.
So soccer is my first sport. I've been playing soccer since I was about 5 years old. I played football as well. I played baseball here and there. I played a little league, and track is a big one too. I ran track. That's about it.
All right. How about you?
Soccer was also my first sport. I was playing it since a similar age as him, and I played varsity soccer my freshman year. But I switched to wrestling because I want to get bigger and get stronger for football.
Wrestling is one of the most difficult sports.
Yeah. It's
mentally, physically that you can do.
Yeah. And I ran track too, and then we started spring football, so I just did spring football when we got there.
I ran track in 7th and 8th grade, and I played basketball all the way up until my freshman year. But in recent years, I've just been focused on football and just strictly football.
There's nothing wrong with that because you did have the experience of playing other sports.
Yeah.
You figured out that you were really, really slow after a while, like 90% of quarterbacks. I understand. That's okay. There's only like 2 fast quarterbacks in the history of the world, so being slow is not a good.
Every once in a while, but
I know, but five flat's not a fast 40.
Cam Newton and Randall Cunningham.
I played basketball and football, but I'm thinking about playing baseball this year.
Baseball, okay. Baseball's a hard sport. Come on, brother. I know you run track.
Actually, I used to run track. I don't run it anymore. I might run it this year, but honestly, for my schedule for this year, it's gonna be football, soccer, and then volleyball.
Okay.
If I have time between volleyball, I might do track too. I'm trying to just get the extra running game. Just stay fit.
That's one thing you got to do in the NFL is that vertical jump. So volleyball will definitely help you.
Yeah.
That's right. So, tell me this. Do you guys want to play football after high school?
I do, yes.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
I don't really have a preference. I don't watch much football, but anywhere that'll offer a scholarship. is
Damn
really
right.
good for me.
That's right. Be flexible.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing at the next level. And my dream school is the Ohio State, but and then next to that is UCLA, and next to that USC. But if I want to be honest, just like him, any type of scholarship, taking out the opportunity.
Yeah, any school that's willing to take a chance on me, and preferably has like a major that I prefer. But
that would help.
Yeah, but still, football is the first love, and just any school that really is willing to take that chance.
Now, coming from Chicago, are you more inclined to play in the cold or the heat?
Honestly, like anywhere. To be honest, like just throw that off.
I do want to, but like, it's just, I don't know. I want to, but then I'm also I want to do something else.
Such as?
Like, I want to study criminal justice and be in border patrol.
And there's nothing wrong. I mean, an academic scholarship is just as good as an athletic scholarship. Take that burden off your parents. Scholarship's a scholarship. I mean, college is there for academics first, athletics second. So nothing wrong with that.
I would love to play after high school, but if I can't, I got many other talents that I put into use. Like, if I don't get a football scholarship, I try to get a soccer one. If I don't get a soccer one, I try to get a volleyball one. If I don't get any of those, I depend on my grade, keep my grades up, keep my GPA up, and just go from there and improve myself.
And you got that fashion thing going on here, so
yeah. I haven't seen that many colors ever. So, but you look good. Yeah, you look good though.
I need.
See, the thing that a lot of people don't understand is your skin color. You can wear that. He can't wear that.
No.
He looks like shit.
I look like I got left at Woodstock or something.
No. Now we might be able. Maybe.
I couldn't pull it off.
No,
not at all. You and I are the same boat.
Yeah.
All right. So let's ask you a funny question. We'll give you a chance to shout out, and then we'll get some of the other fellas on. All right. I've asked this for a couple of weeks. I like this new question. You guys have all been to state fairs, county fairs, wherever you're from. What's your favorite fair food? You go to the fair. What's that first thing you go and grab to eat?
I don't know.
What are you going to say, a salad or something?
He's always so damn confused looking like. What is a fair?
Anything in a vegan menu?
I always thought funnel cakes were pretty good.
What's that?
Funnel cakes were pretty
Funnel
good.
cakes, all right. That seems to be a popular answer.
Mine will definitely be a pizza.
Okay.
Pizza or like a caramel apple or something. Something simple.
Okay. I thought for sure he was going to say, do you have a vegan option or something? Just messing with you, brother.
Yeah, he's a vegan.
I don't know. It'd probably be something generic like a hot dog or a hamburger. But I've seen stuff like fried butter, stuff like that. But I'm not that,
We had one last week. Was it a fried Oreo or what was it?
Some kind
I
of
don't think I could do something.
horse balls or something.
Yeah, grease and chocolate. I just don't know go together.
Anything fried like that is a no-go.
Yeah.
A stick of butter.
What's that thing? The lamb leg.
Oh, the big turkey leg?
That's
we had that answer from the Marana football team. And this lineman, he could probably take two of them and double-fisted.
Oh, all right.
That's it.
Honestly, the first thing I go for at the fair is cotton candy.
Okay. I knew it.
All right.
I knew it.
Is that what you were waiting for?
Oh no, I knew. He looked like a sweet kind of. I like sweets. Yeah. Okay, I'm mad at you.
All right, Dave, go ahead.
All right, hey, I gotta. Here's what I want to know. Everything goes perfect in your life. You play high school, you do this, you get your scholarship to play football. If you want to play after that, you got another. What do you plan on doing after all the football is over, wherever level it's at? What would you want to do?
Well,
Barbershop, maybe? Open a barbershop?
nah. Well, if once football was over, if I had like gone high up, a high level, NFL level, maybe I'd try and be a coach or something like that.
All right. Okay, coach is not a bad thing.
Definitely for me after football, everything's said and done. YouTube, social media type stuff like that. That's a huge part for me. I enjoy like filming, making videos, photography, stuff like that. I'm real huge on it.
That's very
Media arts.
Yep.
Yeah. After football, I think that like something with coaching, passing on the knowledge that I've like learned throughout the years. I've really like working with like other. They will be younger at the time if I'm older. Just like passing on the knowledge that I've learned, or architecture. That's what I want to major. Something like working with that. That'd be very cool to me.
Okay.
So you could like design your own stadium and then coach in it?
That would be cool. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but that would be a dream. Yeah.
And that's one big reason that Dave and I do this is we're giving back to the people that helped us when we were athletes.
Yeah.
I told y'all, but Border Patrol.
Okay, all right.
I knew it. You want to sneak that crack back and forth, don't you?
I want a K9 unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You teach the dogs to act like it's not cocaine and then put it back in the trunk and sell it later.
That's how you make that quick money.
No comment.
Exactly. There you go.
Just messing with you.
Hey, we don't want them to be hip to you before you get there. No, Border Patrol is a fantastic job. It's a fantastic opportunity.
Honestly, if I play at the national level, if I get there, hopefully after I finish, I can start my legacy, buy a house, start my own family, and then pass on my knowledge. After college, pass on my knowledge from.
So you want to coach? Okay.
Yeah, no, to my son and daughter, and then coach. Like get someone to get a part of my bloodline, so I can coach them on like a team or something. And I'll stay with the sports like that.
So how are you gonna feed your son and daughter? Because you said you're gonna, after your football, whatever level it's at, you want to start a family, which nothing wrong with that. But I don't know if you knew this, they do have to eat.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do to put food on the table? What's the idea?
The idea of me going to college is that in college, even if I do play at a higher level of football, I'm still gonna be trying to get my major at the same time, just in case if one falls out, I have the other one to back me up, or either or. So because if I'm not a football player, I'm probably gonna be an engineer, work on cars, maybe have my own garage.
Okay.
Fix things that need to be fixed.
All right. So I want to say something real quick. Parents out there watching, I don't see any comments. I don't see any emojis. We've never had a show with not a single comment. We're over halfway done with this show. I don't see anybody saying hi to the players. I don't see anybody asking questions or saying hi from Phoenix or Detroit or Chicago or something. Let's get those comments going. Let's get the emojis flying across the screen. Rincon Football sent 44,000 emojis across the screen in their 1 hour. We couldn't even see our faces. So, parents, Titan Nation, let's do it. All right, so we're going to give you a chance to shout out. This is a nationwide broadcast. So anybody, whether they're in Tucson or Phoenix or another state, here's your chance to say hi to them.
Hi, Mom.
I don't want to make the list too long, but if my mom is watching, love you. I want to shout out my mom. You know, she brought me up everything. Taught me things I know. Taught me not to give up, fight through adversity. And a big one to my brother Nick. He's not my biological brother, but he.
There's no such thing, bro.
He died. He died 2 years ago, but I just want to give a big shout out to all my family in Payson, especially that family. Things have been rough, but we was close. And rest easy, rest in peace. And also, like everybody else has been close to me, the coaches, my friends, my family, all that stuff.
Good deal.
All the family back in Chicago. I don't want to name drop anybody because I know I'm going to forget somebody, so you know who you are. But yeah, all of my friends back in Chicago. I appreciate you guys. I don't know him personally.
Shout out to my family, to my teammates, to anyone.
Dog?
Huh?
Your dog?
Maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, I just want to say shout out to everybody who's watching. Thank you for supporting the Palo Verde football team. This really helped us and shows that you guys care. Thank you.
All right, fellas, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Make it happen.
Thank you, guys. We're expecting big things from you guys this year. Okay, so let's get the next group up here, and we'll finish up with our sponsors. First Heritage Realty, the A to B team with our friend Brittany Palma, looking for a house, condo, townhouse, or just land. Give her a call at 520-270-7958. Move the healthy way, and you can also go to the website, theatobteam.com, and the 2 is the number 2. So the letter A, the number 2, the letter B, team.com. Definitely check it out. Oasis Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your unit is running in tip-top shape. It was 110 today. You definitely don't want your air conditioner going out this time of the year. Give David Murrieta a call, 520-648-1755. New Stitch Embroidery. David's got his shirt on. I got our shirt on. They do a great job, whether it's laser printing, embroidery. They also have silk screen. Definitely check them out. Located just north of Pueblo High School at 3114 South 12th Avenue. For all your silk screen, embroidery, and fabric laser printing, give them a call, 520-741-1070, or go to newstitch.net. It's not .com, newstitch.net. Pat's Drive-In at Niagara and Grande. Can't call yourself a Tucsonan unless you've had a Pat's Chili Dog. Located in Barrio, Hollywood. Definitely check them out. Simply Noted, mixing modern marketing techniques with an old school personal touch. Expand your business footprint. And this is owned by ex-Wildcat football star Ricky Elmore. Go to simplynoted.com. This guy will definitely get you new customers by the way that they conduct their marketing business. So if you want more money in your pocket, give the man a call. Arizona Motor Vehicle Express at 6741 North Thornydale. One of the worst things you can do is sit at the DMV for 3 hours waiting for a driver's license, getting tags for your car. Arizona Motor Vehicle Express, you can do everything in there. 10 or 15 minutes, you're out. You pay a little extra, $10 or $15. You save yourself a lot of time and a lot of headaches not going to the DMV. So thank you very much, sponsors. What's up, fellas? You guys look like a bunch of football players. So we'll start with you. We'll go around this way. Give us your name, what year you are in school, and what position you play.
Okay, I'm Amari Knotts, senior, defensive tackle, defensive end and tight end.
I interviewed him at practice.
I remember.
I'm a senior. I see senior already.
My name is Jesus Mendoza. I'm a 2020 graduate. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Darius Johnson. I'm a senior. I play wide receiver and corner.
I'm Elias Washington. I play left tackle, and I'm graduating 2021.
All right.
Brian Martinez, senior, outside linebacker and fullback, graduating 2020.
Demir Nelson, wide receiver, class of 2020.
All right, that's fantastic. This is the shadow group. I like it. We got a lot of darkness here. We didn't have it in the other group, so I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, you're a little. Work with me here. Work with me. So tell me, you guys everybody was on the team last year, right? You weren't? Well, we're not gonna go there then. So how do you feel about this team? You guys feel that you're coming together and you're gonna have a good season?
Yeah, we just been working really hard as individuals and as a whole, as like a unit, So we're just gonna go out there and compete to our fullest potential.
Okay. How about you?
I feel like we've been working really hard all summer. We're all gonna show it out tomorrow.
All right.
Hopefully the rest of the season.
That's important.
All right, Big Sexy, what do you got?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't play last year or freshman year, but we've been working really hard. I'm excited to see how we do.
So what do you think on your introduction to football? What do you think?
I like it. I love it.
That's important.
I didn't play last year, but I think we're gonna do good. We have a great coaching staff,
We're hardworking. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great season.
I think there's a lot of difference in the Palo Verde of this year and the Palo Verde of past. We talked about that.
I didn't play last year, but I did play my freshman year. Played half the season and couldn't play due to grades. But I think we got a lot of raw talent here. Definitely we can make a run. We're definitely going to show everybody who Palo Verde is. We're definitely going to make a mark this year.
All right.
Basically, how do you feel the team is coming together and the season's going to turn out? You are optimistic? You feel like you're going to, especially you played last year, so you feel a lot better about this year's team than last year's team?
Oh yeah, of course. I feel like I just love like the family that we have right now, like the way that all of our brothers are coming together and working hard together. I feel like there's more of like connection with each other because of these coaches and how much they care about us and how much they try to make us better. I just hopefully we keep working hard, we're going to do something big.
Yeah, it's very important that you care about somebody outside of yourself when you're trying to accomplish something. And that really carries over into when you get married and you have kids.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because you're like, I got to go to work for them because they got to eat.
Yeah.
You ain't think, well, I'm not hungry, so I'm going to stay home.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't work like, and that's the same thing on the football
That's
field.
how a team is, yeah.
Exactly. You're like, look, I got to get this block because if I don't, the quarterback's going to get sacked or the other team's running back is going to score a touchdown. I got to do this because he's counting on me to do it to free him up to make that sack. So it all comes together. So let me ask you this. As far as your grades and stuff are concerned, what is it that you would like? Does everybody here want to play something after high school? Okay. What is it that you would like to study?
I haven't really took anything into like consideration yet, but I don't know, probably like business management, stuff like that.
All right.
Well, you might want to start thinking because it's almost June, and you're finna graduate.
2020.
And believe me, bruh, it sounds like an exaggeration. I'm telling you, last month I was in high school. Last week I was in college. Yesterday I was in NFL, and today I'm here. And it literally, when you look back, it really goes that quick. So you got to start putting some focus into what it is that you want to do.
Word.
It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? But just be thinking about it. How about you?
So I've been, for going to college, I've been thinking of going into finance or business. That's really what I've been trying to do.
Can't go wrong with either one of those things. Business management, finance, because every business has that. Can't go wrong. How about you, my man?
I was thinking the same thing, financing or maybe even nursing. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Maybe what?
Nursing.
Nursing.
I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. Just growing up, there were never male nurses, but that's a hell of a profession to want to help people because, man, life or death every day. You guys are very, very important. Nursing is extremely important. I was just giving you a hard time.
I've been looking into sports medicine and staying with, so I can stay with sports through my years.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You'll always have patience because there's always injuries.
Yeah.
After high school, I'm more looking into the medical field. I'd rather be a doctor, So I would like to play football. I'll let football take me as far as it can, but most definitely
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, most definitely I'm going to jump into the medical field. I want to see what that would take me.
Now, I spent my career in the medical field. Let me give you a little bit of advice. While you're in high school or in the summer, like you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this summer, sign up for a class at Pima College. Go to an EMT class. When you get your EMT, get your paramedic. That's going to help you when you want to become a doctor and all that. You get a lot of those classes out of the way because to be a doctor, you got to go to school for 12 years?
Forever.
Yeah, forever. I mean, you're not really a doctor until you're in your late 30s, early 40s. So if you get all those classes, your anatomy and physiology or, your biology, all the stuff out of the way sooner, that will definitely help you when you go to medical school.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, I tell you what, I'm a doctor of love. So
an intergalactic lover.
When you want to know something, Call me.
For me, I haven't given it much thought, but like maybe criminal justice. To like
There's always going to be criminals.
Yeah, especially like to help people for what's right, I guess.
For-
Yeah, I haven't given it much thought, but that's something I would love to do.
Those are great. Thank you. Those are really fantastic goals that you guys have for yourself. The first group, when we went into a goal scenario, one guy says, well, I want to have a plan B. Never, ever have a plan B. And I know you're like, what the hell are you talking about? When you have a plan B, it takes away from plan A. Your plan B has to be to make sure that plan A works. That's plan B. All your energy got to go into plan A. That's how you get it done. You know, a lot of people say, well, I want to go to the NFL or NBA. Well, what's your backup plan? But if you told them, I want to be a doctor, they don't say, well, you better go to law school too, just in case you don't make it being a doctor. What I'm saying is focus in on that one thing, whatever it is. You focus in on it, you attack it like there's no way that you can't do it. And then the thing
like
about
football.
it is, when football is over, 30 years old, you can go into that second half of what your thought process was. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because you can't. I don't like plan Bs. And you understand what I'm saying. Because a lot of people, I'm going to go for this, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to go for that. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go for that. How are you going to make this work when you got all these contingencies? You're not putting your heart and soul into that one thing.
You're spreading yourself too thin is what he's saying as well.
Yeah. When I was growing up, 6 years old, I said, Mom, I'm going to the NFL, don't worry about nothing. I stayed on that path. I never. 2 knee operations. I didn't play for the U of A for 2 years of the 5 that I was here. Started for 3 years. I ended up getting drafted. I played in the NFL because I stayed on that path. Regardless of what was wrong, everybody told me I was too small. You'll never make it, ever. You won't even get a scholarship. And I got a scholarship. You won't even play in high school. I started, every level I was at. But listening to people that's the number one thing. And go for the goals that you want. Because if you sit up there and say, well, my daddy want me to be a doctor, but your heart and soul ain't in it, you're going to be the worst doctor in the world and unhappy. So that's just my go-get-em advice for you guys, because I'm telling you, man, you can accomplish anything, because there was a guy in the NBA that was 5'3". 5'3".
Could dunk.
No, Muggsy couldn't dunk. You're talking about Spud. Spud is a different guy, but you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that buck the odds in everything. There was a black president. Nobody thought that ever. So I'm just saying, put all your eggs in one basket and watch that basket. That would be my advice.
Good advice. Good advice. All right, so we're going to get a funny question, a shout out, and then we'll wrap it up because I don't want to keep you guys out too late. But I do want to ask you kind of a hypothetical question, okay? You're all seniors. All right, you all want to play at the next level, but you also want to go to a school where they have your major. I mean, it's like, I want to go to school, play football over here, but they don't have anything I want to take in school. So academically and athletically, where would you like to go to college?
I don't really. I haven't put any thought or anything into going to college yet, but I don't know. I'll probably end up just going to Pima.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but you need to start putting some thought into some shit. 2 of the 3 questions you ain't putting no thought into. Yeah. Just whatever it is you want to do, but you got to start thinking about it, bro, because before you know it, you're going to be 30. Talk about, man, if I was 20 again. Sit down.
We'd all like to be 20 again.
Yeah, that's true. How about you?
I'm not planning on really moving out of the state or anything. So U of A.
That's fine. U of A is a great school.
Yeah.
We both went there.
U of A. The farthest probably ASU, Pima.
Great school. Great school.
Yeah, I'm with U of A.
Okay, good deal.
I would like to go to the U of A, in-state, but out of state, probably North Carolina or something.
North Carolina, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a scholarship for basketball or football.
Good basketball school.
Yeah.
Definitely.
On track.
We
with my
beat North
grades and
Carolina's
stuff.
ass in football when I was there. So
I don't really like leaving outside, so if I would, it would be either University of Arizona.
Okay.
Out of state, I like UCLA.
Great school.
Yeah, I like
UCLA. Got to get those grades, man. I couldn't get into a UC college.
Honestly, just whatever school give me a chance to play or just do anything. Cause my grades aren't the best, but I'm working on it. So whatever school gives me a chance to just, that's it. Just whatever school gives me a chance.
Well, the other thing about that answer that's important is finance.
Yeah.
My family, we never even talked about college. My mom made $400 a month. Rent was $250. So we never talked about going to college. I knew if I didn't get a scholarship, that shit was over with. Period. So it was a scholarship or nothing. And all my life, my back has been up against the wall. I only got one way to go. So I understand what you're saying. I mean, these are goals, but you don't want to turn down an opportunity because it wasn't one of the ones that you named.
Right. Yeah. It's a good answer.
You see what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from. That's fantastic.
The unfortunate thing in Arizona is the junior college situation. Nobody has football anymore, and that's a shame. It really is, because that takes away a lot of opportunities for kids that maybe either don't want to go to a four-year school right off the rip, or can't go to a four-year school because of, like you said, financing and stuff like that.
Grades, and they just need somebody to believe in them for a second.
Just that chance.
Then the grades take off, because a lot of times grades is somebody believing in you.
Right.
You know that, man, you're so stupid. You don't want to hear that shit. You see what I'm saying? Just believe in me a little bit, and then all of a sudden now you don't want to let that person down as well as yourself. So just stay focused, guys. It's very, very tough out there, but it can be done. And I know, is it harder for a minority? Yes, but it's not impossible. That's not an excuse. It's going to be tougher, but you can still do it. It's very important that you believe that.
And when you do it, it feels better because of the fact that it was tougher.
Oh, man.
So let me ask you this. We usually do a funny question, but I like the way you guys are thinking. I like your answers. So let me ask you this hypothetical question, okay, because everybody up here is a minority, okay? What would you change if you were president for one day?
That's a good question.
If you say you don't know, I'm going to hit you with this damn microphone.
I think somebody else should go first.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
start
you don't
over
have to go
here.
first.
We'll start over here.
One thing that I could change if I was the president right now, I would probably like stereotypes, like how people look at each other.
Good answer.
Like if I'm walking down the street and I got a hood on and I look suspect, like get a chance to know somebody before you judge them. Like don't ever judge a book by its cover without learning that book.
Exactly.
Great answer.
So do something, change the law to where if you're harassed from a visual, that gets thrown out of court. Yeah, okay.
Right. No, it's a good answer. Everybody should be playing on the same playing field, level playing field.
If I was president, I love animals, so most definitely mine would be like any animal, whether you
don't
hurt
eat
them
no
or
meat.
Don't hurt no animals.
No meat
at all.
Just fruit and vegetables.
The vegan option.
Well, I don't know about vegan, but like dogs and other type of animals that are like
cruelty, abuse.
Like, I don't like that. I'm sure you like hunting, but I don't think that's right. Like those animals should be able to live their life, full grown. And some of them are beautiful, and some gotta die young, and I don't like seeing that.
I'll tell you a secret, and I've told David this and stuff. I got 3 rescue dogs. There's times that I like my dogs better than people.
Well, a dog loves you regardless. You can kick a dog in the balls as hard as you can. 5 minutes later, he'll snuggle up with you. And he'll be like, I know you didn't mean to kick me in the balls, so everything is okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to what my bro was saying. Like with you seeing people, like I would change like how law enforcement is, because law enforcement, when like as being a black male, it hurts that they just get away with what they do.
You're like guilty until you prove yourself innocent. Yeah, that's not right.
Like,
you're up to
no, that's not right.
just because it's law enforcement, they give them a chance. But if it was a black male or anybody, they wouldn't give them a chance. They would just lock them up, send them to years in prison without seeing their family. But if it was law enforcement, they just let them off the hook. Yeah, give them a slap on
that's
the
a
wrist.
good answer, and you started it because you can't know what you go through. David being black, you can't say, "Oh, I know how you feel." You don't know how he feels because you're not the same. I'm Hispanic, but I don't know what David goes through. What David went through growing up. I don't know what you guys are going through growing up. So that's a great answer. I mean, I kind of laugh at somebody who's like, "Oh, I know what you're going through." You're like, cut it out.
Yeah, I know how you feel. You can't. You don't know what it's like to be driving a car and the police officer lights go off.
Yeah.
Now you like, damn, oh man, God. But I'm like, am I gonna live?
I'm like, am I gonna die today?
Exactly. It's totally different.
Yeah, I feel like black males are just trying to make it out, but police don't know that, so they don't give them the opportunity. They just go right to, oh, you're about to get it. You're in trouble now. Like
on the ground.
Yeah. They don't know if that person has good grades. Like me, I have a 3.25, but
you have a what?
A 3.25. But
that's fantastic.
I'm scared. Like, what if I'm walking down the street and a police looks at me and thinks I'm doing something wrong?
Right.
Well, you don't even have to think it. He just knows you're up to no good.
Yeah.
Like automatically.
But they're
I have met your SRO, your school resource officer. He's a straight guy.
Yeah, he is.
I like him. Yeah.
But they just don't give us the opportunity like how they give other people. Like us being black males, they don't give us the opportunity. Like, it's not really. It's like, it feels like it's a racial thing still.
Immediately.
Yeah, we don't have the justice, but
I've driven a Mercedes probably for the last 20 years, and I get pulled over every now and then just because.
you have a nice
Just
car.
because.
Yeah.
It's like they expect us to be below.
Yeah, they don't give us a chance.
No, what it is that we did something wrong to get that.
Yeah.
We didn't have a job.
Yeah, they're just assuming like we're selling
that car.
drugs.
Oh, you had to be.
Yeah.
You had to be. Whose car is this?
Yeah, it's somebody else's car. We're selling drugs. We're doing bad to do good.
Right.
And get nice things. We can't have nice things without doing bad.
Got it out. We stole everything.
So they just always jump to conclusions. That's what I would change, like law enforcement.
Good answer. All right, Big Sexy.
To be honest, what I would change is how police are monitored, honestly.
Monitoring police, that's a good one.
For them to be held accountable, is that what you mean? That's a good answer.
There's always cameras. I think for the people that are harassing regular minorities, these people should be stopped, and the law should really crack down on it.
Well, you know what I don't like about a lot of that, besides the obvious, everybody wants them to just lose their job. You just beat the shit out of somebody, and everybody, he should lose his job. No, he should go to jail. Just like if it was flipped.
If it was reversed.
He'd go to jail. Right.
Good answer. You ain't gonna live that one down, brother.
So what I was thinking is the way how like they're taking away kids from other countries, their education. Like for example, like DACA, like they come here and then like they work hard, they get a scholarship, and then all that just gets taken away, and like they have to go back from where they came from.
Work for nothing, basically.
Yeah, like
that's a good answer.
I don't think that's cool.
All right, the one I've been waiting
Saved you for last.
Mr. President, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I would probably want to start helping schools out.
That's a good answer.
You know why that's a good answer? Because everybody wants to help from university out. Nobody wants to reach down and start with the elementary
Grade
schools.
school and junior high.
That's where it needs to start. Elementary up, not just somebody donated $50 million to this university, but you give $50 million to say TUSD, that can change the whole of everything.
Right, and you don't wake
Great
up
answer.
one morning and you're in college,
Great answer. That was fantastic.
You got one for him?
No, we can start with the shout out. Give us a shout out. Who
right.
you want to give a shout out to?
I just want to thank my dad because he's always been there. He's always supported me and what
Right
I
on.
wanted. So
I like that one, man. Everybody forgets about Dad.
Oh, I thank my mom's. She's always been there for me, supporting everything I do. Always there.
Mom's a good one too now.
Big sexy.
I'd like to thank my dad. Honestly, he's like my personal coach. He's always telling me what things I could do. Yeah, that's him right there.
That's your dad?
Yeah. And I really appreciate everything he does for me.
You know what, man? Sometimes just go up and say thank you for no damn reason. Not just because he bought you something. Just say, hey, thank you. That goes so far. For mom, dad, anybody, your teachers, just to hear thank you for somebody for no reason. Not because you got some new shoes. Not just, hey, you know what, Dad? Thank you very much. I mean, it'll bring tears to his eyes. Watch. You listen to me.
I would like to thank both my parents, my family,
Nice.
my friends, and this team. This team really gave me a chance. My parents, they do a lot for me. My family, they're always telling me to keep my head up and strive for my goals. So I just like to thank them for giving me a chance and knowing that I'm gonna be something special one day.
Damn right.
That's a good answer, because when somebody gives you a chance, then it's on you to make something of that opportunity.
I'm gonna shout out my mom, my two sisters, and my older brother. They're always supporting
Better
me.
not forget Nana, man. You get that
my
chocolate
Nana,
upside the
most
head.
I love my Nana, most definitely my Nana. They always giving me support, always helping me out. They never doubting me. I could sit here and shout out a lot of people, because there's so many support behind me. But I'm gonna shout out the coaching staff. They coming in here, trying to turn the program around. It's not gonna be easy. It's never easy. And I got faith, I got hope that we're gonna do something this year. Now I'm gonna make a big shout out to them because I know we're gonna do big things.
If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would have it.
No, exactly.
I want to shout out my mom, my dad, like my brother said, my teammates and them. I call them my family too. I want to thank my mom and dad because I wasn't always good at sports, and they always encouraged me no matter what. And that's something you can never give. And I want to thank my brothers and these coaches for just being there for me whenever I'm down. They pick me up. And last but not least, Coach Wells. I just want to thank him for giving me the opportunity I was never given to do good things hopefully. And that's it. I just love Coach
Well,
Wells.
he's got tears running down his face right now. So
Yeah, that's my man right there.
no, you know what, man. Coming from a single parent household, I had a PE teacher when I was in second grade that believed in me to no end. He was my coach from second grade all the way through high school. And the fact that he always just believed in me. Even if he was lying, he wouldn't tell me, David, you're going to be something. You know what I mean? Just to have somebody believe in you makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it really does.
Because everybody else in the world is telling you,
You can't do it.
man, stop. You know how many people want to do that? Everybody want to. Just need one. You got some more people, couple girlfriends.
I just wanted to talk about what he said. Like this team, they like my family. Coach Wells, I wasn't even gonna play football, but he didn't stop. Like he kept trying to get me to play, and he took it as far as talking to my parents to get me to play, and he just gave me the opportunity. Like I ain't have no coach who really talked to my parents as long as he did. He reached out to my parents, made sure that I was playing football. He's got me through a lot, and I just wanted to thank him. Like, I know he didn't know if I was going to be good, but
he knew.
He had trust in me.
He knew.
He had trust in what I was going to do.
Right.
And so and my team, they've been nothing but family to me. Like, we have our ups and downs sometimes, but that's brotherhood. And
Man, anytime you get along with somebody too good for too long, somebody's faking. Nobody is that alike. Nobody is that alike to where you get along all the time. Husband, wife, father, mother, sister, brother, brother. There's nobody. I mean, we're a lot alike, but I got issues with you. Just, you left the top off the toothpaste again. Yeah. So,
and
great job, guys.
Throughout the season hasn't even begun yet. The season about to start tomorrow. And throughout this whole time, we've been working nonstop working. And I never had a team that worked this much. Like, and all the coaches, I didn't know, like we have several different coaches that came in to help us. We didn't ask them to come. They came themselves just to make us better than what we were. So I'm thanking them for that too, because they all have trust in us, and that we have trust in them now. So, yeah.
Well, you guys should also be thankful they didn't tell you guys to cut some of this shit off the top of your head, walking the streets looking crazy.
Yeah, but
see, look. GQ here, he looked beautiful. Got his waves.
His was the most. He had the most out of all.
But look at him now.
Yeah.
Got the waves going. He's smooth, sexy. No.
Big sexy.
No.
Big sexy's over here.
No.
Hey,
You see, I didn't call you big sexy.
Nah, but he had the most. He had the
So-
most.
Hey, but he got it looking tight now.
That's right. So I want to thank you guys. Titan Nation, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
You guys rocked the house tonight. All right. All right, guys. Before you go, I got one thing to tell you.
Thank you so much.
Kick Casagrand's ass, all right? All right, go Titans.
You gonna do it.
Good luck, Kyle.
All right, thank you. I want to thank our producer. I owe you a dinner, so you get the menu, tell me what you want to eat. Thank you very much for that. Pearson will be back. He had a golf tournament for Sabino up at Dove Mountain. We hope he did well on that. For David Adams, I'm Bill McCullough, 520 Sports Talk. Southern Arizona sports with a twist, and it's a wrap.